Hear ministers talk about Simeon and Anna, and I always thought they were husband and wife because they always mentioned their names together. But after I got older, I found out that Anna was a lady, and she was married 7 years, and evidently had a wonderful marriage, and her husband passed. And when he died, she moved into the temple and spent the remainder of her life serving in the temple. And after the message we heard last night, I thought about Simeon and how that for years he stood there and saw babies come into the temple and saw babies come into the temple. But he had heard about a Savior that was going to come. And he was told that he would not die until he saw that baby.
That's it.
And he stood there and for years, and he and Anna, and watched babies come and watched babies go.
Yes.
And one day, a baby was brought to him,
Yes.
and he knew that was the child. And he said, "Let now thy servant depart in peace." And as I thought about it last night when we heard the tremendous message we did, I thought, when my mother, who died on her 105th birthday in 1997, but when she was a little girl, she said she would lay out on the lawn, on the grass, and she would look up at the clouds. And the white clouds, as the wind would blow them, she would think, "Is that the one you're coming in, Jesus? Is that the clouds you're coming in?" And as I said, she died 105 in 1997. But when I was a young girl, some of my earliest remembrances in life is going to church, which I'm very, very grateful for. And I heard about a man called Jesus.
Yes, sister.
And I was told that he left, he was here, and he ascended, and how sorrowful his disciples were because he ascended. And he was gone from them. But I was told that he was coming back again.
Yeah.
And all of my life I have heard that Jesus is coming back. But you know who he's coming for?
Yes.
He's coming for a people that have made themselves ready.
Yes.
In Revelation 19 it said, the bride hath made herself ready. And I thought today is that this is something natural, but as my husband and I are sharing our 55th wedding anniversary, I remember before we were married as a bride, there's things that you do in the natural to be a natural bride. There's things that you want to make sure everything is all right, and then you go out and you buy a ring, a wedding ring for a man, because that's his eternal commitment to you of love, and he gives one to you. And if we are thinking that we might be a part of the bride of Jesus Christ, we're given a little time now. I don't know exactly how long. I don't think anybody knows exactly how long. But we see things that were prophesied that are being fulfilled. Things that I heard prophesied when I was a child, and they're being fulfilled. And I don't want to have eyes that are dim to the vision of what the Lord is doing. But how blessed we are tonight because the Lord has opened our eyes and let us see He surely is coming again. And don't you want to be ready to meet Him? Don't you want to be ready to meet Him? Can you imagine knowing Jesus came and that the ones that were ready ascended up to meet Him, and you were left here on this earth? I think that would be terrible, terrible. But how grateful I am, and how wonderful it is to have the opportunity to come to church. And I don't come to church just to see you or just to come to church, but I come to church to worship the Lord, the one who died for me, and He died for you, and He gave us this opportunity to have a life eternal.